All right, welcome back to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show, the number one for talk independent mainstream music. And what we've been hyping all week is So Def recording artist Dondria. Nicole's on the line with us. Dondria, how you doing?
Hey, Jay, how are you?
I'm doing good. Now that we're talking to you, I'm in a good place right now. So Dondria's new hit single, You're the One, has been airing on our show now for 4 consecutive weeks. So shout out to everybody who's been calling in and keeping that song in rotation. Yes. And now that we have her on the line, Dondria, why don't you go ahead and let our listening audience know who exactly is Dondria?
I just think that Dondria is someone who loves music. I know it's like really cliche to say she's like the country girl that just loves music and that's her life and that's what she wants to do. But really, I mean, that's it. She's crazy and fun and outgoing, and I think she does a very, very good job of drawing people in. But yeah, it's just music. That's it for her.
I like how you mentioned, you say you're a country girl. Exactly. Tell the people where you're from.
I am from Sachse, Texas. And actually, I was born in Oklahoma, so I'm like extra
that's country. Yeah, that's country. Yeah. What part?
Dover.
Country. Country.
Yeah.
She just stopped. She's like,
yeah.
That is funny. Well, that's cool. And now you're with So Def. Did you grow up singing? Where'd you get your start?
I did grow up singing. My mom, I guess she was that typical mom. She made me sing in the choir at church. Mm-hmm. And probably in middle school, that's when I started singing because I wanted to, and not because people were making me. I don't know, I just fell in love with it. Some of my influences are Whitney Houston, Aretha Franklin. I really like Etta James and Karen Clark Sheard. And in middle school, that's when Destiny's Child first came out and they were real big, and I followed them. Everything they did, background vocals, everything, I followed them. And I was like, oh, this is going to be me.
And here you are now, huh? Getting your start off of YouTube, right?
Yes, YouTube.
Walk us through that. How does someone put videos on YouTube and end up with a record label deal with Jermaine Dupris over at So Def?
Okay.
My friend told me to go in there and look at a fight one day.
Oh, wow.
And on the side column, people looked like they were singing. So I was clicking on them. And I love to hear other people sing. I was clicking on them. Some of them were bad, some of them were good. And I guess I was kind of surprised. I didn't know that people were doing that at that time, getting on the web to sing. So that just kind of got me excited to get on and see what people would say. Mm-hmm. I don't know, it just happened so fast. I got on in 2006, so in 2007 I had reached 1 million views, and people were just coming out of the woodwork. It's like, we want to work with you, let's do this, let's do that. And one of those people was Jermaine Durpis.
When you first got contacted did you get contacted by Jermaine directly or through a representative?
Directly. He wrote me on MySpace a total of 3 times. And the first 2 times, I ignored him.
You didn't think it really was him, huh?
No, I didn't. I was like, y'all are not about to get me. Because if my hopes get my hopes up, and then I find out this is not it, I'm going to fight somebody.
That's that country.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pull out the Vaseline, taking these earrings off, these shoes, what?
We're going to have a talk.
All that. So, he had to be persistent. That 3rd time, I was like, okay, maybe I should write him back.
And it was on since, huh?
Yes.
All right, well, definitely, y'all stay tuned. We got more with Dondria Nicole, So Def's own Dondria. Right after this break, we're going to go to Chris Ball, Wifey. We come back, more Dondria. Vincent Tucker Radio Show, the number one for talk independent and mainstream music.
What up, y'all? This your girl, Canary Diamonds, and you're listening to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
And welcome back to the Vincent Tucker Radio Show, the number one for talk independent and mainstream music. All right, Dondria, so, yours truly, Vincent Young Heartbreak Tuck. I like to think I pay attention to a lot of things going on, and I do understand that at some point you were supposed to release an album this year, right?
Well, what had happened was I used to be signed to So Def, but under Island Def Jam, which is also under Universal Music. But JD ended up leaving them, and he took me with him. So now we're independent, and we're trying it again.
All right.
Independently.
Do you have a name for your debut album?
Yes, I do have a name. It's called Dondria versus Phatffat. And basically, it's just showing everybody that Dondria is more than Phatffat. Everybody knows the Phatffat off of YouTube that was eating her pizza and forgetting her words, you know, laughing, joking, forgetting all the words and singing other people's songs. But Dondria is, you know, she's singing her own songs. She's coming to you a little more mature, a little more grown. I'm probably not going to be giggling as much. So yeah, it's just kind of like I'm proving myself to the people that don't believe I can be more than Phatffat.
Okay, now Dondria, for those tuning in right now, just hearing this whole Phatffat thing, you got to explain that for the people because all of us are at your MySpace page right now, myspace.com/Dondria Nicole Music, and you don't look like a big person, so kind of walk us through the Phatffat name.
Well, my freshman year of college, my roommate, we went to CC's, and I piled my plate up, you know, with a whole bunch of pizza and them cinnamon rolls or whatever those are called, pasta, salad, all that. And she was like, you're not going to eat all that. And I said, yes, I am. Watch. And I ate it all. And she was like, this, you know what? I'm going to call you Phatffat because this doesn't make any sense.
That's funny. With you, I know you were saying that you love like Destiny's Child at the time and being a female artist. Like, what's different about Dondria as opposed to other female artists in the game?
Well, number one, before I got signed, I had already brought an audience to the label. Instead of them having to create one for me, I already brought one. Okay. So that's one thing. I already have diehard fans that have been with me for 3 years now.
I'm one of them.
Thank you. So, one. But number two, I think it's just I think I'm real. Because, you know, celebrities, artists, they have this image. Most of the time it's fake. But my image is me. So, and I think that's why I have, you know, my following because I'm real. People think that they actually know me. I do so much, you know, reaching out to them, and I think nobody else does.
All right, so as you're in the midst of putting together your debut album, Dondria vs. Phatffat, is there any like special guest appearances going to be on the album, or any producers you're working with?
I have one song that Bow Wow is on, and I also have a song that Jonte Austin is on.
Jonte Austin.
Might be some more surprise collaborations because every time I think I'm done, I'm recording another song. So we'll see.
Yeah, I was listening to the stuff that you did on some of the stuff you had up on MySpace from the mixtape. You was really blowing on what was it, Sex Therapy? That joint with Robin Thicke.
Hey, yeah, I tried to just do something that nobody else was doing as far as R&B female, which was the Dondria Duets mixtape that I did like the top 10 male R&B songs on the charts, and I kind of just put like the female perspective on it.
Right, and actually you can go to global14.com and click on the tab Dondria, and you can actually download the new mixtape, Dondria Duets mixtape, hosted by DJ Envy. So definitely check it out.
I did that. I'm already jamming it. So
I got it before you though, yo stuff.
Yeah, you did. I know.
Here we go.
Be stingy with the information.
Here we go with this fight.
So Dondria, as we've been mentioning, we've been playing your new single, You're the One, on our show for a little over 4 weeks now. Why don't you go ahead and tell the people about your singles? We're about to kick into it shortly.
Well, my single, You're the One, it was officially released November 23rd. It's basically talking to my significant other. I've been in this relationship, but I guess I don't know, I didn't realize that he was the one. I wasn't, you know, showing him that I was appreciative. I was just kind of going with the flow. But now I realize it, and I'm ready to do whatever I got to do to show you, you know, let's do this, get married, have kids, whatever.
All right, so Dondria, with that said, go ahead and kick it to your single.
This is You're the One by me, Dondria, on the Vincent Tucker Radio Show.
Y'all stay tuned. More Dondria up next. Plus, we're going to talk about the significant other.
I don't believe